Okay, so today is the 8th. Today is the 8th. And I want you to draw me 2 rectangles. All right, I need rectangles. Yeah, that's cool. All right, 2 rectangles. And on the first rectangle, I want you to divide it right here in the middle. Divide in the middle. And then in the second rectangle, I want you to do your best to divide into 3 equal parts. Do your very best to put in 3 equal parts. Okay. What do you notice about the pieces of the first shape in comparison to the pieces in the second shape? What you notice about them? Huh? That's a number of shapes, but what you notice about the shape itself? What can you tell me about them? Are they the same size? Is one smaller than the other? Huh? I'm talking about the pieces. The pieces divided into. Let me be more specific. If I take this piece right here and a piece right here, what do you notice about the 2 pieces? Huh? No, the pieces that's divided into. What you know about the pieces? What can you tell me about them? Okay, one is bigger than the other. I agree. Do you guys see it? Mm-hmm. All right. I agree. Do me a favor and shade 2 of them bad boys in the other one, though. All right. I agree. What fraction does this first one represent? 1 out of the 2 parts, right? What fraction does this second one over here represent? 2/3. All right, 2/3. Very good. Now, you've already told me that the parts of this first one have bigger pieces than each of the parts in this third one right here, right? Now, because that's true, if I told you to combine these 2, you can't. Not like that, you can't. You cannot combine 1/2 and 2/3 as it is. Because what you gonna say? 3 what? 3 over what? I gave you 3 out of what? You can't do it like that. So what has to be done, look at it like this. I want you to divide this 1/2 slice, put it into 3 equal parts. Put into 3 equal parts. Yeah. All right. What's our new fraction? Yeah, 3/6. Now I'm asking you a crazy question. Is 3/6 the same? Did I change the amount or is it the same amount? Same amount. Just different numbers, right? Same amount. I'm still giving you 1/2. Now, we still can't put 3/6 and 2/3 together because now the pieces over here are smaller than the pieces on the right-hand side over here, right? Do you agree? These parts are smaller than these parts, right? So we still can't put it together. But what if we divided this whole shape in half? How much is this new fraction worth? 4 over what? Now this is 4/6 and 2/3. Did I give you more pieces over here on the right-hand side? Did I give you more when I said 4/6? More than 2/3. Did I give you more pieces? Did I give you more of anything? It was 2/3 at first, right? Let's see. Let's see if I gave you more. It was 2/3 at first, right? Did I shade any more? Did I give you any more of these pieces? I did not. I just divided into more pieces, correct? I divided into more parts. I say that, but I never gave you more than what I had already given you. Now that the pieces are divided into the same number of parts, you now have what we call like fractions. All right? So let's get that definition down. Like fractions. Somebody give me a good definition. What are like fractions? Fractions with the what? Almost. Look at those two fractions. Look at the pictures and look at these two fractions. What makes, if I say these two are like fractions now, what made them alike? There we go. That's more right answer. That's the most right answer. Like fractions are fractions with the exact same what? Denominator. So let's get that down. Fractions with the same denominator. With the same, all right? Fraction with the same denominator. All right? Put this note down. We cannot combine unlike fractions. All right. Not as is. We had to put some work for us to put those unlike fractions together, because that's what we started. We started with unlike fractions. We had to put a little work in and make them work. All right? We had to make them like in order for us to combine. So the lesson we're going to do today is called adding and subtracting like fractions. Last thing we'll do before we go to our testing mode. All right? So adding and subtracting like fractions. These are all fractions with the same denominator. So somebody did all the work already. They already cut up the pieces and made them alike, and we just gonna take it from there. All right? So let's go with step one. Step one is, now there's always more than one way to skin a cat now. I'm just showing you one of the easier ways to do it. Step one. Must be what? Yeah. Make sure you got fractions. All right? Make sure you got fractions. Step two is different this time, though. Step two is if denominators are the same, not denominator, my dyslexia kicking in. Denominators are the same. If the numbers are the same, I want you to keep the denominator. Keep the denominator, but combine the numerator. Combine means add or subtract. All right, whatever it tell you to do. And then last step, step three, is to simplify the result. Whatever answer you get, simplify. And simplify has three parts to it. We've all seen it. Factor who? Everything. Factor everything. Divide out what? Well, all y'all went to the party? Oh, divide out the common what? Factors. And the last thing, multiply the what? There you go. Multiply the leftovers. Only new step here is step 2. When you're adding and subtracting fractions, you combine the numerators and simplify at the end. When you multiply and dividing, you do that at the beginning. That's the whole part. All right? Let's practice this thing. Let's see. Got my little handy dandy. I want to show y'all too. Let's try this. All right. If I did that one, that'll be too much. Let's try. We have 8 over 22 plus 12 over 22. Somebody did all the work. You already got the same denominator. That makes them like. All right? We're going to go through the rules to make sure we got it going on. All right? So rule 1 says must be fractions. What's the good news? Fractions. Already fractions, right? All right. Let's hit the next step. The next step says if the denominators are the same. Look at those denominators. Are they? Yeah, if they're the same, I want you to draw a fraction line and keep the denominator. Bring it on over. All right? That's what we did. We keep the denominators. Then the next one says combine just the what? Combine the what? Combine the numerators. That's 8 plus 12. What's 8 plus 12? Somebody real smart? Yeah. We get 20 over 22. Now you have combined the numerators. Now you go back to the stuff we started when we started this lesson. You simplify 20 over 22, and it showed you how to simplify. Factor everything. Divide out the common, multiply what's left. All right? So what we did, 20 breaks down to, if you want to say 2 times 10 or 4 times 5, we'll still get 2 2s and a 5. All right, so 20. I want to see this step. Unless you know how to divide the numbers and get what you need. All right? But if you don't, I want to see this. That's 2 2s and a 5. Just simplify. Then 22 is just 2 times what? 2 times 11. So we say 2 times 11. So we factored everything. The next step says divide out the common factors. All right? What you see in common? We see a 2 here and a 2 down here. So we divide out the common factors. Last step is multiply the what? Leftover. What's left over at the top? 10. What's down? So 10 over what? 11. Yeah, let's do another one. Let's do another. All right. Let's see. I got a good one. Hold on. Let's see. History. Let's see. Let's pick a big one. That's too big. Okay. Try this. 1 and 6 over 36 minus 10 over 36. Let's try that. All right, let's try that. All right, what is step 1? To do what? Fraction. Get this stuff fraction so we can see it. All right. So how we change 1 and 6 over 36 to a fraction? 36 times 1, then add the 6, we get 40 what? 42. All right, so our new fractions are 42 over 36. And the other one's still a fraction, so we just bring that over. Thank God for small favors. We're good. All right. Now that we have a fraction, you go to that blue part. It says if the denominators are the same, keep the denominator and combine the numerator. So that means that the 36 won't change for us. 36 won't change. And we combine 42 and 10. What do we get? Combine me, add or subtract. Look at the sign. Yep. We get 32 over 36. Now we did that's the add and subtract. We did that part, but you have to simplify every fraction you get. You got to make sure it is the lowest it can get. So we got to simplify 36. So 32 and 36. So if y'all got room, y'all keep going. I want to keep some of my rules on there. So I'm gonna come down here. 32 over 36. Now, to break down 32, we got 16 and 2. 16 is 4 twos because 8 is 3 twos, but 16 is 4 twos. 8 and 2. 8 is 2 times 4. And 4 is 2 twos. 32 is 5 twos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 36, on the other hand, should be 2 twos and 2 threes. 36 is, what's that, 3 and 12? 12 is 4 and 2. Something wrong. Because 12 is 4 times what? Yeah. 4. 12 is 4 times 3. Let me fix that. 12 is 4 times 3. And that 4 is 2 times 2. When you do this long line, it should be all prime numbers. 36 is 2 twos and 2 threes. All right? The whole point of spreading your money out so you can see what go with what. It's a matching game at this point. What you seeing come top and bottom, Cole? I mean, Shaw. What you seeing come at the top and bottom? Yeah, I know you're good at that. What else? That's it?
No, it's another 2.
Okay. Do this one and this one. All right, what's left? 3 twos is how much? Who memorized it? 8. It's not 6 until you add, but if we multiply, so 3 twos is 8. And 3 times 3 is 9. There you go. That's what we're working on. That's a skill we're working on today. We're at exit ticket number 7. And the problems are listed. You are to complete any 4. Any 4 out of the 9. And you can practice the rest.